Hey Zach, talked to Kelsey earlier. She said you should check this out. In this video, I'm going to show you guys 3 things you guys could do today to bring in more high quality HVAC jobs to your business. Now, I know you're probably sitting there thinking like, all right, man, why would some marketing guy be doing this for free? What's the catch, right? Here's the deal. Most HVAC guys are out there way too busy running calls, doing jobs to really understand how the internet works. And honestly, you guys probably been through your fair share of marketing experts who really don't understand anything about your business. So what I found is that by giving HVAC guys a free blueprint of actual things they can take and implement, some of them end up saying, you know what? I like you, Kyle. Dude, just handle this technical stuff for me so I can just focus on what I do best, okay? So by the end of this video, you guys can see that I have the technical know-how to get you more service calls and jobs. Then just shoot me a message back and we can chat, okay? Or if you want to take this free blueprint and tackle it yourselves, that works for me too, all right? But now let me jump in and show you 3 things you guys could do to set your company above your competition and not waste any more of your time or mine, okay? So the first thing we're gonna start off with here is content. Now, most business owners, they know they need content on their front page, but typically don't know how much or what the right content is. So to give you a better look, I'm gonna show you guys your biggest competitor in Loveland. And by the way, I know you guys are based out of Berthoud, and obviously that would be great. But since the city population of Berthoud is so low, I'm going to show you how to be your competitors in Loveland because that's where really most of the traffic is that's closest to you guys, okay? And your biggest competitor here, which would be Metal Mechanics, who's actually stealing most of those high quality jobs around the area because they're ranking at that top spot, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to see how many words they have on their front page. Now, I know you might be thinking, well, all right, that's great, Kyle, but why are you doing that, right? Well, typically to rank number 1 and qualify for those high quality jobs, you want to have at least around 1,500 words on your front page, okay? So what we're going to do here is we're going to copy all the words that they currently have here from top to bottom. We're going to go to a word counter here, all right, paste it in. And it looks like right now they have about a little bit over 900 words, which is pretty solid, okay? It's pretty good. Now, let's go ahead and check out your guys' site and let's see how you guys are matching up in terms of wording here, okay? So let's copy everything on your front page. We're gonna go back to the word counter here, okay? Paste it in. And it looks like right now you guys are very similar. So you guys have about 1,100 words. So what does this mean? If you guys have more words than they do and you're actually not ranking at those top spots, then either number 1, you don't have the right keywords, or number 2, you don't have enough backlinks, okay? So to give you a better look at that, I'll show you backlinks here in a second, but to show you the keywords, I'm gonna show you this tool I use. It's called Ahrefs, okay? It's a few $100s a month, but essentially what it does is it gives me the behind the scenes details of exactly what Google's looking at when it comes to ranking a site, okay? And what we're gonna do is we're going to see what you guys actually show up here for when people are searching for HVAC services here in the area, okay? So let's start with Metal Mechanics first. We're going to put their website into here. We're going to go to keywords. Now, by the way, what is a keyword? It's basically what people are typing into Google, okay? So as you can see, they're showing up on the top spot or the front page for HVAC service Loveland, air conditioning service, Loveland HVAC companies, right? And many, many, many more. And if you look at the traffic here, it says, 42, 40, 40, 30, 20, 20. So they're getting at least around 500 people just in the city of Loveland alone clicking on their website and looking for their HVAC services specifically, okay, which is actually pretty solid. And again, kind of goes what I was talking about the traffic that's in Loveland, okay? Now, let's go ahead and check out your guys' site and let's see what you guys are showing up here for, okay, when people are searching for HVAC. So it looks like you guys are showing up right now for about 41 keywords, and we see best AC repair, we see your business name, AC repair Berthoud, HVAC repair Berthoud, furnace repair Berthoud, and quite a few more, okay? But if you look a little bit more closely to this, if you look at the position, it looks like for most of these words, you're showing up on, the seventh, third, fourth, fifth. So it looks like most of the words that you really showing up for are words here in Berthoud, okay? But if you look at the traffic, it's actually super low, okay? Other than best AC repair, you're getting maybe around, in total, maybe around like 80 people clicking on your website every month for these terms, okay? Now, this is great. It looks like you guys are doing a pretty good job here for ranking in Berthoud and getting some of this traffic. But if you guys want to start claiming more high quality jobs and outrank your competition in more areas, then you guys want to have at least around 1,500 words on your homepage with the right keywords, okay? Super, super key to claiming more of those high quality jobs, okay? Now, the second thing I'm going to show you guys here is going to be citations. Now, I know you're probably thinking like, dude, what is a citation? Why does it even matter, right? Well, typically when anybody searches anything on Google, let's just say, for example, HVAC Loveland, okay? There's actually research done from Google that about 40% of people are going to click right here on this map pack. And you see how 1 hour heating and air is currently showing up number one? This is not because of their reviews, okay? It's not because they have pretty pictures on there or a big company or anything like that. It's because they have the most citations, all right? Now, what are those? That is your business name, address, and phone number listed consistently across the internet, okay? Now, and you might be saying, well, all right, that's great, but how do I get those, right? Well, what you want to do is you want to post your business name, address, and phone number in industry related directories, as you can see here, okay? This could be like, Yelp, Yellow Pages, City Star, Yahoo Local, right? These are all directories you want to be in, and your competitors are currently in more of these than you guys are. So to get into the game, you want to be in at least 300 to 400 directories to show Google in the areas you serve that you guys are the authority when it comes to HVAC. And when you do show up on the top spot in the map pack, then we actually add about 50 to 100 more directories. So once you're there, it takes your competitors a long time to catch back up, okay? So super, super important to get this dialed in. And now that you know how to, let me show you the real moneymaker, okay? Which would be backlinks. Now, why do I say that? Because again, 40% of people are gonna click on this map pack. But actually about 60% of people are gonna click on one of these first few websites that they see. And when I search for, HVAC Loveland, repair, installation, anything like that, I don't see you guys pop up here at all, okay? It seems like you guys are doing a pretty good job in Berthoud, so let's just do a quick search here. Yeah, it looks like you guys are doing a pretty good job at ranking in Berthoud, but in that city, there's only a population of maybe like 20,000, I think at best. Yeah, like 30,000 at best, okay? So you guys are doing a good job here, but if you guys want to start claiming more high quality jobs and, kind of expand the service area, then you guys are going to need more backlinks. So that's other relevant websites linking back to your website. It's kind of like online referrals, okay? And the more relevant that site is that links back to you guys, the better. For example, let's say, you have a local blog page or maybe even an industry site linking back to you, then that's perfect. That's amazing. But, obviously if you guys are HVAC guys and you have, more of like McDonald's linking back to you, that ain't so great, right? Because you guys don't sell burgers. So let's go back to Ahrefs here and let's see what backlinks your competitor currently has that's getting them to that top spot, okay? So it's going to go back. We're going to go to backlinks here. And it looks like right now your biggest competitor in Loveland has about 180 backlinks, which is honestly extremely beatable, okay? But again, how do we get these? How do we beat them? Well, essentially what we do is we just go down this entire list of links and match the same exact links for your business or your website so that way you guys show up at that number one spot, okay? So I want you to understand at this point, claiming more high quality jobs, outranking your competition no matter how big they are, and showing the areas you serve as the authority. It's not a magic trick, okay? There's no genie flying around Google or anything like that. It's literally just a method. But, I'm sure you guys probably don't care that much about more website traffic, right? You guys care about growing the business, right? Helping your families and your team. So let me show you what this means for your guys' bottom line by actually getting this done, okay? Before I show you this, I want you to know, again, this entire breakdown, this is literally just getting more jobs here in Loveland, okay? Of course, if we start adding more cities like Fort Collins, Greeley, Windsor, there's actually way more traffic. But if we just look at Loveland alone, there's actually over 3.4 thousand people searching for HVAC services every single month. 3.4 thousand potential customers, okay? Now, let's just do some conservative math here. Let's say out of those 3,400 people in Loveland, let's just say only, 5% of those people are even convertible. That would mean an extra 170 potential book jobs for your company every month. All right. Now, let's say you guys go out there, you take those calls, you do the estimates. Let's say you guys close, 40% of those jobs, right? That would mean an extra 68 closed and booked jobs for your company on a monthly basis. What would this mean for you guys, right? In terms of growing the company, maybe hiring more guys, right? Keeping them busy around. In terms of revenue, right? So this ain't some pie in the sky thing. This is exactly what happens when HVAC guys get their online presence done correctly, all right? So just to recap what we covered today, first thing is going to be content. So you want to have at least around 1,500 words on your homepage with the right keywords. Second thing is going to be citations. So you want to be in at least 300 to 400 directories to rank above your competition. And lastly is going to be backlinks, all right? Meaning you need more relevant websites linking back to yours to show Google in the areas you serve that you guys are the number one choice when it comes to HVAC. And if you implement this, you guys will be number one. I'm sure you're probably thinking like, dude, listen, I'm a business owner, right? I'm a contractor. I'm not some computer geek, right? Well, look, you could either number one, take this free blueprint, tackle it yourselves, and I'm totally cool with that. Or if you guys want to take the most effective route and save yourself some time, then you could just reply right back to this message, okay? Again, my name's Kyle, live right here in Monument, Colorado. So I even love to meet you guys in person. But if it's easier, just reply back to this message. My number is 719-396-1510. But at the very least, I hope this was educational for you guys and showed you a few things you guys can implement right now to start claiming more high quality jobs and outrank your competition. So at the least, just give me some feedback on this video. Let me know how I did. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Get out there and we'll talk soon.